Spectacular Magazine. We on the scene.
Something about all the kids here, so that was great. That's why we had the game at 11. It's our education day, and we had a lot of kids here, and it's sort of a reward system for these kids to be able to come to the game. And I talked to the team before the game about their opportunity to influence these kids and make an impression on them and everything. So we appreciate them coming, and hope we can do this more often. I enjoy having them here. So also I want to acknowledge the VCU team. Beth has done a really good job there. Before the game, I went over to speak to her, and so I said, "Welcome to Chapel Hill." She said, "Coach, the last time I was here, I came to your basketball camp." So yeah, that was pretty good. So anyway, I smiled at her, and so but she said, "Yeah, I came to basketball camp here." She said, "That's the last time I was in Chapel Hill." So, but anyway, but she's done a great job there. They have a good team, and they're very young, very young. For us, we got off to a slow start. I thought defensively, we at times did a pretty good job. We've been working some on our zone defense, and that was pretty good. But defensively, we did okay. But we didn't make shots. Golly, we just our drives, and we just weren't able to finish things today. But we did some good things, and so then we decided, hey, let's take it inside, to Bailey and see what we could do. First of all, the big girl, at first she was giving Bailey a little bit of trouble, but then Bailey just like, okay, come on, I can handle this. Give me the ball. So we started going inside with her a little bit more, and everything. So, but the good thing is, we can play a lot better than we did. I don't want to take anything away from them, but I know offensively we can play better, and our shots start to fall, then that really will be good. But I love how we're going up and down the floor, and I know at times it's not real pretty, but we're going to get better at that, and it's going to pay off for us. And so I'm excited. We got a tough road coming up. We're at Colorado Sunday, and last year we played them here. We were down by 15 at halftime, and we ended up beating them in overtime. So I'm sure they'll be after revenge, and it'll be a big game out there on Sunday. And then, of course, we go to Virgin Islands, and we're playing UCLA, who's very good. I think were they Elite 8 last year or something like that. They were really good. And then South Florida's really good, and then Kentucky, 3 days in a row. And then we come home a couple days, and we go back to Ohio State. So we're going to find out what we're made out of, and we'll get tougher. But we're excited about the games we got coming up, and especially Virgin Islands. But then going to Colorado and playing out there on Sunday.
You guys had a slow start, but coming out of halftime, you guys won the quarter 16-4. What did you say at halftime, and kind of what changed from the first half to the second half?
Well, we started going inside, getting the ball inside in there, and I felt like defensively we created some more stuff, created some situations. We got some steals. I think we had 11 steals, something like that. Yes. And we wanted to be a little more aggressive defensively and get on the boards a little bit more too. So we just sort of picked up our intensity level a little bit, especially on defense. And then offensively, we had a good combination there. Third quarter we played well, I thought, offense and defense in the third quarter. So, we just need to pick it up a little bit.
Coach, if I could ask about the students who were here, it was some of the teachers said it was many of their first game watched. So what type of impact, and you all can answer as well, what type of impact do you all hope when you left?
I told the team before the game, I said, look, this is, for most of these kids, this is the first time they've ever been here, ever been to a game like this. I said, so you're going to make an impression on them today, and you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So what's that impression going to be? That's why we threw out more T-shirts before the game, and all I said, so they're going to watch you and how you look, act, behave, everything that happens. They're going to know who you are, and they're going to want to be like you. So let's be aware of that. So, but I spoke to the players about that before the game. But they're all good kids. I mean, they love kids. We had Shayla, is that your
My little brother.
Your little brother was in the locker room just a minute ago. And so, I love kids, and, I love having them around. So it was fun today. I know they make a lot of noise, and a lot of the older folks don't like it, and all that stuff, but, it's their problem. I love having the kids around, and I hope we can do more of this.
Coach, in the third quarter going into the fourth quarter, you held VCU scoreless for over 10 minutes. Were you guys making defensive adjustments, or is that just the gameplay running its course?
No, I felt like defensive, we were running our man-to-man switching everything, which we didn't give them a lot of open looks. We were trapping a lot in the first half, and so they were getting some open looks, and that puts us in rotation too. So, but then the second half we were switching everything, and then also I thought that our 2-3 zone they really they struggled with that some too. So I think just the combination of what we were doing on defense and the fact that we didn't give them a lot of open looks.
Janelle, tonight was your first career 3. Is that something you've been working on in the off season, and can we expect more of that?
Yeah, I've been working on it. I try to just take one a game and do that. If I get hot, then I get hot. But yeah, I've been working on the off season, and I'm just trying to expand my game now. I learned a lot from last year, and I'm trying to be very versatile and as the years goes on. So yeah, it's been something I'm working on. Just got to keep working on it. So.
It seems like from last year to this year, your post moves have become a little bit more efficient. Are you starting to become more confident at this level?
Yeah, I think just patience too. I know I'm going to get a lot of attention every night, so just trying to read the defense and things like that. I think I've become more patient. It's been, I guess I would say, rough 2 first games for me. Just trying to get going and things like that. So I had a lot of confidence tonight, and yeah, shots were falling for me. So.
For the players, has anything changed when you play a game this early?
Not really. We had an early practice, so coaches prepared us for it pretty well. It doesn't really affect us.
Shayla, this is you had another double-digit scoring performance. Can you talk about how you've adjusted to the fast-paced system here?
Coach always push the tempo. And as far as scoring, like she said, Janelle did a good job drawing attention to herself and getting the ball inside, so she creates the opportunities for us, and we just have to knock down the open shots.
Coach, both teams started out pretty fast tonight, but you historically have preferred a fast-paced style of play. When a team tries to go up fast with you, is that a battle you feel like you're going to win most times?
Oh yeah, I love it. Sometimes we haven't done it this year, but in a few years, we used to. I hate to say this, but sometimes we used to let them have a couple layups early just so that they think they could run with us. Because I knew as time went along, we'd win that battle, and we wanted them to try to run with us, and because that was what we wanted to do. So, but we're not going to give them a layup, but I didn't get upset because I wanted to just keep it moving, keep it going, keep it moving. So because I think that definitely plays into our hands. That's why I don't like timeouts.
How does the addition of Shayla help your depth and help improve that style of play?
Well, we've needed, especially Jamie graduated, but we needed a guard that could go. And Shayla, there's a reason why she was National Junior College Player of the Year, and she hasn't really showed you anything yet, okay? I've seen her play where she's just like all world, with her driving, her passing, and she made one pass off. Who was that, to Janelle tonight?
Jamie.
Yeah, okay, she made that pass off, and I've seen her make some unbelievable passes. And everything. I want her to be more aggressive on defense because she's so quick and everything out there. So I want her to be even more aggressive on defense because I think she could really create a lot of havoc out there. And she's a great 3-point shooter too. She just doesn't take that many, but she may be leading our team in percentage right now on 3-point shots. I have to look and see, but she made some over at Elon. And she's a really good 3-point shooter. I want her to take it in there and finish though around the basket some more. But yes, I love her speed and quickness and everything like that. And I want to push it up and down the floor. And she's a fast break up tempo style guard.
Coach, most coaches don't want to talk about benchmarks, but usually kind of where you want your team to be at the end of the off season. First couple of games. Is your team on schedule, on track, and what are you looking to get out of your team moving to the Thanksgiving?
It's interesting that you would ask that because we just talked about that in the locker room. Okay, we just talked about that. I had them grade themselves as far as defense, offense. So defensively, we're further along than we are offensive, I think. You know, because we had some really good defensive series out there. You know, we worked a lot on traps and, you know, just our switching, playing zone, you know, playing our half-court traps. So we've got several different things, and we're, you know, we can throw different things out there, and we're doing a pretty good job. Our rotations on the backside are not that good, and we're in position to take charges a lot. We're not doing that. So, but defensively, you know, they gave themselves about a 7 out of 10, 6 to 7 probably. And then on offense, you know, they said 4 to 5. You know, so again, you know, if the shots fall, I mean, good shooting cures a multitude of sins. You know, if the ball's falling, you know, your offense is great. You know, so but some of that is again getting used to the up tempo and decision making. You know, and in practice we've done a lot of drill work and stuff, and I think the more we scrimmage and practice, the better they'll get at all that, and which is we're going to be doing a lot more. We've got everything in now except 1 or 2 things that we're going to save for conference play, but you know, we're going to scrimmage more, and I think that'll help them get even more efficient on the offensive end.
Any other questions?
Thank you, guys.
Right, thank you.